Hey everybody, right here is about what we got in snow from the snowstorm, about 4 inches or so. That's about all we got, which is still enough. It's bright and sunny today, but very cold with the wind. It's only high as 17, but it feels like 10 out. I'm running a few hours late, and when I mean a few hours, I mean a few. Because trying to deal with some other stuff and trying to figure out what I was going to do today. I want to make some men's soaps, get that started since I got a vendor's event coming up in April. I got enough time to use what supplies I got left and get some soaps curing and get some more soaps made and some other stuff. So I'm coming up to grab my girls, go get them milked. The babies have just been fed. Everybody's out in the barn, or the garage, I should say. And then I need to clean their pin out because our garage there likes to hold water. When we had those warm days and everything was melting, wasn't great, but that's what ended up being. So I'm going to grab these girls and we're going to go down. So everybody's up. Got that going. Milker's going. Got hot water. Babies. Still need to trim her. My hoses are cold, so they don't want to stretch very well. Try to get Mavis on. Hi, welcome back everybody. I'm Jamie from Heavenly Dreams Dairy Goats, and I wanted to show you guys my son. He's carrying up buckets of water to the goats and to the donkeys. I just went and picked him up about 4 o'clock today, and he stays till the weekend's over with. But he has the mindset, because his dad tells him he doesn't have to do anything while he's here. So what I did is I went into his room while he's sitting there playing on his TV, on his game, and I asked him to take some buckets up. And of course he said, "Why do I have to?" And I said, "Please." So this is what's... There he is, carrying buckets up just like I asked him to. I could have done it, yes. It probably took me about an hour to get everybody done, even though there's only like 10 buckets to carry, but I can only carry half buckets. And carrying 2 buckets at half buckets is 1 bucket, so it'd take me quite a few times to get up and down there, of course. But he's doing that for me, so I greatly appreciate it. Though our goal is to actually get water ran up there. My husband is going to actually have that done this year, so that is something that we are planning to have done. Just another thing that's on our to-do list that we have hoping to have done anyways. And I'm cooking dinner right now. I'm making homemade chicken strips and homemade french fries. And then, of course, I'm going to have green beans on the side, but those are out of a can. Not homemade, but I will have green beans this year that I will can. So then next year, or later in the year, I can actually say when I'm making this meal that it's all homemade. So there is the chicken strips, and I've got my french fries right here, and what I have left of my chicken strips, the fatty pieces, which I'll cook for the dogs. And then I got my oil in this one heating up. So when that starts to get a little hotter, then I'm going to put in these french fries. And they're just thin little french fries. And I leave the skin on them because that's beneficial for you too. So when these are about ready to flip, I should have this ready to be able to put some fries in. But we'll see. Oh, and I've also got some milk in here. This was 1.5 gallons. And I'm using a cup to put into ice trays to actually use for milk. And I'll show you guys these roses and this beautiful card, which has got butterflies on it that my husband got me. And it's beautiful. Look at the butterflies. I couldn't have asked for anything sweeter. He never does. We don't, well, I say we don't do Valentine's Day, but this year he did. And I was very thankful. Made me cry. So Elijah's back up getting the buckets filled because we have a thingy right there on the side of the house. And he's right there. Oh, and look, my husband's home too. I didn't even notice that, but he's home. So he's going to be feeding all the animals up there. Well, be the horses anyways. Giving them grain and then hay if they need it. He's been making them clean their hay up so they're not wasting as much, because $70 a round bale is a lot of money. And you got to make sure your animals eat everything that they possibly can. So with that being said, I got to get back and check the food and try to get that done.